Hey, hi, ho, and howdy, my fellows, my fellow-ettes, I just did this joke with Glazed, and I'm fucking sad! Oh my god, my heart! I don't... Fuck. Anyway, hi, my name is Shannon. If you're here not knowing that I also do Pokemon stuff and don't give a fuck, none of that just made sense to you, and you're like, dude, shut the fuck up and do something else. And I'm like, hey, Steven, Maleficent, whatever the fuck your name is, calm down, it's not that serious. I'm hurting emotionally. My heart has been torn from my chest and thrown out the window, which I don't know why I pointed to the right side of my room, because that's not where the window is. I'm stupid. Anyway, in the last episode of Katawa Shoujo, we went up to the roof and got our hung on. Fuck me in the neck. Got our hug on with a lady with no arms. And admittedly, that's cute as fuck. Like, can you imagine what that would be? It would be all like, all up like this. You can't see what I'm doing because no face cam. But like, just imagine what I'm probably doing. And it's like that. Anyway, this episode, I have no idea what the fuck we're doing. My headphone thingy just fell out of the thingy. And so it might die. But I'm going to put it back on because it was dying after I finished recording. Anyway, we're here. I will try to be funny at least a little bit. In the last episode, I realized I didn't interject once. Not once in the entire thing was just me reading it and fucking up reading it and then getting upset with me reading it. But that's it. I didn't make any funny quips. I didn't make any some stuff like that. And when I put it out, it was like, they probably don't really care that much. It probably doesn't matter, especially someone who's coming here specifically for the story. You don't give a fuck. You don't care. You're like, thank Christ, this motherfucker just stopped talking. But like, for me, it was like, I don't like this. I don't want to put it out. Just like how I don't want to put out the last episode of fucking Glazed. I'm so sorry. Anyway. Point is, I'm not going to do that this time. This time, I'm going to be fucking obnoxious. Provided I can think of something to say. If not, then, you know, we're fucked. And I'm not gonna talk at all. I'll just slowly cycle through everything. I won't say a single word. And, you know, everyone will be like, I hate you. As you do. 2 days later, I'm feeling a little less miserable. I even go for a long, brisk, healthy walk like the nurse recommended. Something which I'd avoided and dodged with all sorts of excuses earlier. I feel more active in class as well, delighting our science/homeroom teacher, Mr. Muto, with correct and promptly delivered answers. The break right now between the 2 morning classes is too short for any sort of meaningful activity, but too long to just spend it sitting in the classroom doing nothing. I was about to say, thank God, there's noise again. I get scared when there's no sound. Going out into the hallway isn't much better. Dude, this is the best. Look at all of them. Who wouldn't want to spend their time with the school filled full of fucking ghosts? I've played Corpse Party. Who doesn't like it? Me, but other than that, seriously, fuck that game. The new one. The old one is nothing. It's like, you can just like, this is kind of chill. I can just watch this all damn day. No one gets their face brutally torn apart. There's no rash creams. Going out into the hallway isn't much better, but flexing my stiffened muscles is a better way of use of time than letting them stiffer by staying seated. So you need to work on them balls that you should probably have as an 18-year-old guy. The door of the neighboring classroom door open. What? Okay. A door opens and the students of 3-4 emerge to further fill up the already semi-crowded hallway. It appears their teacher kept them in for a few extra minutes. Emmy is among them. She notices me noticing her, which almost makes me look away on reflex. I don't, however, and Emmy smiles at me as she happily skips toward me past the other students. Oh my goodness, nothing better than tiny little people skipping about. I also always feel, because now, I feel bad because, like, all the time I'm now like, Oh, Emmy's just the best. I love this character. She's adorable and cute. And then Rin's just sitting there like, hey, fucko, this isn't her route. Shut up. How about you? Dick? Emmy looks pretty energetic, showing no signs of illness whatsoever. It seems she's recovered from the cold. Hey, good morning. Nice to see you back on your feet that you have. Feeling better now? She looks fine to me, but I still feel compelled to ask. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, fuck. Those were backwards, but fuck it, I do. It was just a cold, nothing serious. Emmy laughs confidently, as if to emphasize her condition. I wonder for a moment what would count as serious in Emmy's book. She seems to be too eager to put the topics aside, though. Where are you going? Off to Rin's room to see if she's awake yet. Oh, she skipped the morning class? A sheepish smile emerges on Emmy's face and she gets slightly flustered. She gets flustered. Not exactly. It seems that she kind of caught the cold that I had. Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, she was out in the rain on Sunday with us, after all. I saw her on Monday, but, and she was feeling a bit under the weather back then, too. Yeah. Anyway, I'll ask the nurse for some cold medication to give her if she doesn't get better soon. I'm having the issue where I'll, like, go halfway into a sentence, and then my brain's like, wait, what, you were reading? Oh, fuck that. How about, we're just gonna fill your mind with other thoughts. Tits, puppies, a nice toasty beverage. And by toasty, I mean the exact opposite of the beverage you're currently trying to open because it's being a dick. Nothing better than coffee at 11:30 at night. She leaves for the girls' dorm. I want to go with her to wish Rin well, and I want to tell her that I'm better now too, but it doesn't really feel appropriate. Why not? Just go say hi. She would love to see your face. Yeah, she would so love to see your face with her face and be looking at your faces, and all the kids would be happy because they have looked at each other's faces. Thank you, Bento. I was out of breath because I had to run all the way down the street. I don't know why I was down the street, but that is just how it is, Mr. Shannon, sir. Okay, an unspecified feeling diverts my thoughts away. Somehow, I just can't summon the resolve to go in there. Is this what Zip-a-da-doo-da went through when she tried to tell me what she felt? When she tried to tell me how she felt that day, that wondrous evening, so many times ago. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Even though I'm feeling more energetic, I'm still hesitant about going over there to talk to Rin. Oh, yeah. The dude. Okay, it's not until 2 days later on Friday that I finally gather enough courage to enter the dorm's room. The girl's dorm. I ask this first person I meet inside for directions to Rin's room. I knock on Rin's unmarked door and wait. After a few seconds of silence, I hear something rustling inside the room. I start wondering if maybe I should have brought something for her, like a can of warm coffee or some oranges. I could have peeled them for her. Well, it's too late now. The door opens soundlessly. It was already unlocked, and I find myself staring at Rin, who stares back at me. She looks like she just got out of bed, with her hair all messed up. And barely in clothes on. What lovely undergarments you have, my dear. Is that something that people usually compliment each other on? Hey, friendo, how are you doing? Love the underoos, man. It really accentuates your eyes. It actually does kind of a little bit accentuate her eyes. Look at it. It's the green. It matches. At least she's fashionable. Hello, my dude. Welcome to Casa de Rin. Oh, yeah. There was a strange, stupid-looking smile on Rin's face, and I'm not exactly sure why. Dude, stupid smiles are best smiles. Sometimes, unless they're mine, I hate my fucking smile. Like, literally, I fucking despise my smile. It is... I don't understand why I hate... Like, on average, again, I am a very average-looking guy. I don't look horrible. I definitely don't look good. But I don't look horrible. But there are, like, certain features in particular that I fucking hate. Number one, I'm a little overweight. I'm not a fan of that. But admittedly, that's kind of my fault. At least to a certain extent. At the very least, I'm partially to blame with that shit. But I fucking love this music. But there are certain things about just the way I look. My smile, like my full-on, like, I'm laughing. Like when I fucking say some shit about flashing your 11-year-old tits to somebody, number one, I immediately go, Chris Hansen, I'm sorry. And then second, I go, and then I smile and laugh because I think it's funny as fuck. And, I fucking hate the way my face smiles. It's because it's horrible. And if you ever see it, I think we can all agree that kill it with fire is the only possible, like, option at that point. You can't be like, oh, well, that's fine. You're like, I feel like I need a projectile vomit. Oh my god. I haven't felt this bad since I watched that one video on YouTube that activated my tryptophobia. Oh my god! Seriously though, also, fuck that. This is off topic, but fuck all of that. If you don't know what tryptophobia is, don't look it up just in case you might have it, because you will hate yourself. I watched a video, like, the person I was talking to, person watching my videos, you know who you are, showed me like 2 videos when we first met, and was like, oh, these are fun, I should check out more of these. So I'd forgotten about it for a while, and then I looked up on the internet, and they're like, hey, look, this person, I've seen this person before, they made these videos, that's entertaining, and they got these things about this, and there's things about this, and there's the true facts about who's my what's its, and there's one about frogs, and I'm like, cool, I like frogs are neat, I can get behind a frog, not like sexually, but like a frog. And then I was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna watch this is gonna be great. I watched all the other ones, those are funny, it's great, I love the narration, it's kind of wild, you know what I'm saying. And then I looked in the comments and I heard a couple lines about tryptophobia, and I'm like, where have I heard that word before? I've heard that word. Like, I feel like that's even a thing that I've said that I've had before, but I don't understand. And immediately after I read that, I looked back up into the thing like, I wonder what that is, and then it immediately fucking hit me what it was, and I have never wanted to fucking vomit more in my entire life than that moment. Nothing makes me, like, sick to my stomach. That made me so fucking ill. I have never been more upset than having seen that, and just was like, nope, I'm done with everything for today. I can't. Oh god, thinking about it makes me want to fucking vomit. Oh my god, I don't like it. If you hate yourself, but also might like to see something funny, I can't remember what the guy's name is. I will try and find it, and I'll link it in the fucking description. But, like, go to that channel, watch all those videos, except for that one, unless you're fucking insane. And might just want to fucking just, like, you know what, I'm feeling a little upset today, could use getting the stuff out. Well, I think I know a way for you to do that. Fuck tryptophobia. Anyway, I was talking about women or something, or faces or smiles, her vagina, I don't know what I was talking about. My smile, I hate it. Also, another thing, eyebrows. I don't like my eyebrows. It's not good. It's not good. Most of the rest of me is okay, but it's the smile and the eyebrows. It's not great. Like my brother, Braden, I don't think he's ever really been brought up on this channel, but on my personal channel, I went from, in the last episode, I will not go away from anything ever. This episode, it's the whole fucking thing. Just the entire goddamn thing is gonna be talking about shit. You know, my brother Braden, my dude, he's got some silly eyebrows, and I make fun of him every time because of it, which is mean, because it has nothing, it's something he has no fucking control over. He just has really thick fucking bushy eyebrows, and it's awesome. People find that shit apparently very attractive. Awesome. Good for my little bro. It's funny to me, though. But then again, I can just be like, hey, dude, if it makes you feel any better, I have a fucking lazy eye, a goddamn eyebrows that look fucking horrible. I'm fat as fuck, and my smile looks ridiculous. So, you know, it could be worse. It could be so much worse. You will get all of the lady bits. I am playing Katawa Shoujo. Fuck. Also, one more quick thing, and then I will get back to the fucking game. I'm so fucking sorry for this, but another thing that I actually actually did remind me, because I actually have brought up Brayden on the channel before. I brought up Brayden in relation to Katawa Shoujo. Forever ago, like a year or so ago, we wanted to make a Let's Play of Katawa Shoujo together because I thought it would be really funny. Didn't know how we were going to handle the sexual scenes. It's bad enough when it's just me. It would have been a goddamn nightmare if it was the two of us together. Because number one, it's already awkward enough. It only gets more awkward when there's just vagina in your face when you're talking to your little brother. Oh yeah, hi. So you crushing it, little dude? But it was hilarious, and I've talked to him about trying to get those files back so we could put them out. I think we did like 5 of them. I think we recorded the first 5 episodes, and it was fucking wonderful. And again, I said the single stupidest thing I've ever said in my entire life in one of those videos, and I hate it, and I kind of want to get rid of it, but I also kind of want to put it out too. And again, I've said some incredibly horribly stupid shit, but I would like to get those out. I've talked to him about it. It's one of those things where the file that it's saved on, we don't really have anything that can run it at the moment, so we're going to try and see about getting it to work again, and then we're going to see if we can get them sent to me. I'll see about editing them together, and if I can get them out, I would love to get them out. Also, another kind of thing in relation to this, I'm so fucking sorry. This is another one of those things where I'm going to have to add in a skip part, because this has gone on for about, like, fucking 8 minutes now. Look at RIN. She's just like, oh, that's good, dude. You keep talking. I'm just chilling here, panties and all. Ooh, check out my belly button. You said that thing about liking chicks. Fucking goddamn it! It's one thing to say it in a description, but it's very different to say it with your voice, and it's even differenter when not talking randomly into the ether. A little while ago, I mentioned I wanted to do Halo Combat Evolved, a Let's Play in that. And then the game fucked me. More specifically, the Xbox fucked me. It was like, hey, let's get a drink. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. And he was just like, I'm behind you now, so. It's not funny. I'm sorry. That was not worthy of that laugh at all. But for some reason, I imagine the Xbox just with having a very specific face while saying that as he magically was behind me. This fucking episode is a goddamn train wreck. Both episodes of things I've recorded have gone horribly, horribly wrong for 2 very different reasons. Halo Combat Evolved, Xbox was a dick. Fucked my shit up. But I recorded the to the second level of the game. And basically how it went was it was pretty underwhelming. It wasn't great. It wasn't as what I wanted it to be. And that got me thinking a little while later, is I still want to put that out. I can't put that out. That shit's fucked. But I wanted to put out Halo. So I've been thinking, next time my brother comes down, I want to record a co-op Let's Play with him in that game. Because we play that game together. Or we used to play Combat Evolved together all the time, because we had this thing, like, there's a part where I was really, really into achievements for a while, and my brother loves playing Halo, and we love playing Halo. That was the game we grew up with as kids. So we were very into the idea of playing through the game on the hardest difficulty and trying not to hate each other as we go along trying to do it. But yeah, no, so I very much would like to see about getting him in for that, and I want to play that with him, so hopefully, eventually someday soon we can do that. I'm trying to think of other games that might work with too. I need to try and figure out a setup for that, because my setup is very much specifically designed for one person, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, no, that's something I would like to do. Anyway, I've wasted 10 minutes. No interruptions? Literally every interruption. Anyway, Rin, how you doing?
Oh, that's good. I'm still just chilling here. Hey, man. You're fucking weird. And I'm like,
Yeah, a little bit. You know, you're kind of weird too.
yeah. You know, they say, man, weird people should stick together. Find yourself someone weird and be weird with them. People say that, right?
I don't know, Rin, but I like the way you think. Rin smiles so fucked up immediately. Rin smiles so rarely that it seems to be out of place every time, especially now so given her partially undressed state. Said state makes me feel extremely conflicted about whether or not this was even a good idea. Her cheeks are flushed rose red, contrasting with the milky pale complexion of a person who doesn't get enough sunlight. I'm red as fuck, and I don't get any sunlight. So, yeah, okay, fuck it, hi. Now what? I didn't plan anything further than this. Rin is staring at me with those expectant eyes of hers again.
Yeah, dude, what you gotta say, huh? You fucking say something to me? You little bitch.
Something about the situation gives me some very strange vibes. Her eyes are even more vacant than usual, and she seems to be having a hard time focusing them on anything. The lack of clothing is a mite bit disturbing, but since she herself doesn't seem to be bothered, why should I? I keep telling myself that, at least. I thought I'd pay you a visit since you haven't been to the art club, and I, wanted to talk with you and wish you well and investigate locations, solve crimes, engage in fellatio. I don't know what I wanted to do. I'm throwing things out there. Stop me when you come to one you want. I will reiterate the previous one if that would make you happy. Rin doesn't show any sign of recognition of what I just said, making me wonder if she actually understood my words. Fuck. Understood my wood. Ha! Dick. If she even heard them. Maybe it's the fever making her groggy. Maybe, she might have actually slept before I came over.
Okay.
She turns on a heel and, withdraws from the door, walking back inside the small room. From the doorway, I can see her walk to the bed and half fall down, half sit down on the messy pile of bedsheets. The open doorway seems to be more of an obstacle in my mind than the closed door was, but since Rin doesn't say anything else, I step through it and into her room. Rin is on her bed, leaning against the wall, leaving only the chair in the room for me. It's a nice room. I dig the room. I would put my fucking foot right through that goddamn desk, though. Apparently I'm a fucking giant, and it's really bad. I've noticed I hang off my fucking bed these days. What is that about? Calm down, bed. And or get bigger, bed. What do I gotta do? Just stimulate you? I don't know. Do beds get erect? She keeps quiet even after I sit down, so maybe she meant to invite me, but just forgot to say so out loud. An implied invitation. Fuck me in the mouth. There's no other way you couldn't. It could only be sexually, Shannon. You don't need to add that word. Very exciting. Very exciting. No one has visited me before. Take off your pants.
Very exciting. No one has visited me before. That's kind of neato. Burrito. Taquito. Chiquita banana. You can read your lines now.
The breaking of the silence draws my attention from the room to its inhabitant, who currently seems to be in the middle of a very profound thought process.
Actually, that was not true. About visiting, but Emmy doesn't count even if she visits.
You know, something I'm noticing, and sorry to depart again, but I've just noticed you do not seem to be wearing the whole, coverage of the upper body region, and yet nothing's going bling. It's like back to the stimulation thing I was talking about. I don't know. The reason I bring it up is I have noticed... I don't want to say this. I just realized, like, halfway through, like, I don't want to say this. I don't want to say that. I don't want to admit to that. I've missed my opportunity to make it sound like I'm joking, but now it's just like, it's just a fact, and I'm like, I don't want to mention this. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I have... My nipples poke through my fucking shirt constantly, and it pisses me off. I don't like it. It's very noticeable all the time. It makes me self-conscious because I'm like, you can absolutely see, like, because it's just like it's just enough to where, like, hey, your shirt bends in certain ways. I'm like, I fucking know. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to fucking point it out. Why did I say this on camera? Okay, God damn it. I really need to learn to shut the fuck up. She always oh, shit. God damn it.
She always pampers me too much. I think she's having too much fun.
Who wouldn't?
I think I forgot how to put on a bra by myself.
I know, I was just discussing this with the audience. They hate me for bringing it up. She looks groggily down at her chest.
Which is probably why I don't have one on, now that I think about it. That, or aliens took it.
I haven't failed to notice that RIN doesn't have her shirt buttoned up either, but I try to keep my eyes strictly locked on hers. It's rather evident that she's not a very body-conscious person. My own body, however, is quite conscious of hers right now. I get you, Sam. Dick. So, Richard. Okay, she... She came to wake me up. God damn it, every time I'm just like, hey, ignore her name.
She came to wake me up at about 7:30 today. That was cool. Can you imagine that?
She pauses for a while and glances up at my dumbfounded face.
On second thought, you probably can. It's not like that reverse rainbow fish I tried to imagine earlier. That was quite difficult.
Well, yeah, no, that seems like a pretty normal time to wake up if you want to go to class in the morning. I'm trying to sound as reasonable as possible to counteract RIN's unreasonable annoyance.
I told her to start off. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. That's the only part of that song I know. I think that's honestly the only part of that song that anyone has ever known in this world. She gave me these meds and she told me to take them. I might have done that.
I follow her eyes to the night table and then to the pill bottle sitting on top of it. Hey, that looks a lot like your pill bottle. Almost like you only have that one asset. But we all know you have two. I pick it up and turn it around to look at the label so I can see what kind of medication Emmy brought. Active ingredient codeine? Get her fucked up on codeine. This is not how I act when fucked up on codeine. I freaked the fuck out when I first did that. I did not take that well for whatever reason. Like I've taken it before or after that point. It was just like, so that kind of thing is like with medicine like that. The thing that gets me is I get really fucking chatty, and like you're here looking at me like, motherfucker, you're not chatty already every goddamn second of every fucking day, and yes, I am, but it is so much fucking worse when I have been medicated. It is. I go from, oh hey yeah hey it's good to see you and everybody, hey, and I'm just gonna kind of chill back here, yep, all right, to, hey guys, what's up, how you doing? So you know what, I'm just like, you guys know what I did today? I did all this shit. I don't even remember what it was, but I did all of it, and I was like, and you know, I never fucking shut up. Never. Again, somehow worse than this. You took all of these?
No. Yes. I've been eating some since there's so many of them. Seem to make this thing not so bad. Actually, I think I'm feeling just fine. The fuck is my name again?
Her head lolls around and around, making it look like she's either trying to stretch her neck muscles or possibly pass out. She took several of these? Can that be safe? At least it's bound to have some side effects. which I'm kind of afraid I'm witnessing right now.
I'm feeling just fine. I am fine. Like wine. It's so good. I saw you drink it with the lady who looks like bacon and the lady who can't see that she looks like bacon. I saw that with my eyes, and you was so fucking drunk. Just take some of this buzzing away from my head. I can't think straight.
That annoyed expression returns to Rin's face.
There's like so many of those insect things. Or one really big insect thing. With lots of wings. Very much color and everything. I am become a meme. What's the word for those? Oh, never mind, I remember. It's butterflies.
She smiles brightly at her last observation. The small pause in her monologue is not long enough for me to dare saying something that could potentially, but not likely, salvage this discussion.
I love butterflies. They're the best animal.
Butterflies are cool. I mean, they are. It's just fact. You may say it's opinion, but fuck you.
Did you see any on your way over here? It's Al, I am talking to you.
She utters my name as an afterthought, possibly to make clear that she is now addressing me instead of just speaking her mind to whoever may be listening. The odd situation has left me speechless more or less since the moment Rin first opened her mouth. Now that she herself doesn't seem to have anything else to add, silence fills the small room. Shit. It makes me glance around again in an attempt to find something to talk about. Rin's room is about as small as mine. The big window, which takes up most of the wall furthest from the door, opens to the east, just like mine. It looks very normal, which strikes me as strange. I'm dying. I expected something more different. About a dozen paintings, most of them in Rin's signature abstract style, and a few art posters are taking up most of all the available wall space, but that's about the only real difference between her room and mine. The room is not exactly aesthetic Celtic. Yep. That's definitely what that says. But it doesn't look like it's what I expected from a girl's room either. A faint smell of art, of paper and paint, is floating through the air. It's the same smell the art room has. Rin isn't too concerned about being tidy, it seems. Everything she owns seems to be arranged in various piles around her room. Your room looks nice. It's an empty sentence one uses to fill empty spaces in conversations, but my wits are failing me pretty hard right now.
Yeah. Would you like me to show you the places?
She looks down at her half-open shirt quizzically, making me inadvertently follow her gaze to her chest. I would love it if you showed me these places. Please? Maybe when the audience leaves, though, because fuck is that awkward.
Oh, I guess I already did.
I can't deny that, no matter how hard I try to act properly.
It's very nice that you came to see me. I love it. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I think I want a close-up on her face every time she just opens her fucking mouth. Or I open my... It's weird. Because I'm like, oh, she's so funny, and then I realize, oh, fuck, that's me. You can't say that. That just sounds... You are just furiously beating your ego.
It makes me feel very... what's the word? You know the one, the things and stuff. That one. Yep. Mm-hmm. Anyway, you came.
I might have, but you're not supposed to know that. Rin's rambling makes me remember that I actually did come here for a reason. Hey, about what we talked on Monday on the rooftop. Remember when you grabbed a hold of me, bent me down, did the lean thing? My socks got knocked clean off. You're like, "Hello, mademoiselle. I love the look of your hair in the moonlight."
Huh?
Rin doesn't seem to be exactly attentive right now. Not that she ever is. I plow ahead and get it off my chest anyway. I just wanted to tell you that I'm gonna be better from now on. I guess. I hate being pathetic, so I decided I'm not gonna be anymore. I guess that's all.
Okay. Isn't that good?
The blurry words flow out of her lips slowly and uncontrollably.
I'm happy for you, I think. I'm dying. My throat. That's what I think. You shouldn't look so sad all the time. I mean, looking sad's fine if you're not sad, but you look sad like you're actually sad. That's no good. Are you going on some training camp where they make men out of boys? Or mountaintop meditation?
And I'll make a man out of you. Let's get down to bit. Fucking Christ. God damn it, I unplugged my thing and went backwards. To defeat the Huns, you're the saddest foe I ever met. And the spine is all. Oh God, I'm dying. Oh, that hurt my voice so bad. I'm pretty sure I just liquidated the goddamn microphones. Something about the dark side of the moon. Fuck. Mulan's good. I think that's like my favorite Disney movie. Oh God. No, I don't think so. Fuck. God damn, that hurt.
Oh, I guess that's fine too then.
The sentences come out of her mouth and probably her brain, one at a time with small pauses between each, making her gibberish very hard to understand. Dude, that's been how this entire goddamn video has been, so I sympathize.
I just think it seemed like a good idea. Maybe it's not one, you know. I don't know.
Rin finishes with one more line, getting to say the last word over herself. An impressive display of what I can only describe as mental shadowboxing. Yes, take the tiniest sip of water physically possible. That will help. While I'm embarrassing myself, might as well tell you that I'm sorry that I said some of the stupid things to you last week. It's your own business to decide what you're gonna do. She seems to not register my words first, but then understanding lights in her eyes, and she waves her head around in a way that can be interpreted as anything.
It's okay. I probably said some stupid things too. It's just sometimes a bit hard to keep my thoughts the way I like them. All in a row like ducks. Eggs in a basket. Fuck, now I want to eat that because that shit is delicious. They're not very straight, at least most of the time. They gay as fuck! Not that I want to have them straight, I just wish they were at least in some shape. Round is fine too, but I need more definition. My thoughts are very messy. Messy.
She repeats the word melancholic and then flops down lying on her bed and nuzzles her head against her pillow, shutting her eyes.
Enough, tired, you should go. I'm gonna go sleep again.
She opens one of her eyes to look at me.
Was it you who liked to look at sleeping girls? Or someone else? Maybe there were many of those. I can't remember. You can stay if you want.
No, I'll leave. I have to do homework anyway. Yep, that's what it's called. Smooth. She might get a little upset if you said masturbate furiously. I stand up from the chair and take a step towards the door.
Wait.
Her request stops me in my tracks, not that I intended to scoot off right away. Look at that fucking face. It's so goddamn goofy, but I love it. I look over at my shoulder at the girl lying on her bed, again with the strangest kind of smile on her features. She should smile more often.
I can walk you to the door. That's the least a gentleman can do.
Rin giggles like a little kid, making me beyond absolutely certain that she took far too much of her cold medication yesterday.
I have always wanted to say that.
Slowly and with difficulty, Rin first rises to a sitting position again, and then she stands up with even more difficulty and more slowly still. As if guided by some masculine masturbation, her eyes instantly lower, or my eyes instantly lower to the curve of her thighs yeah. Boy, if you've not been looking all goddamn day with me, my man, I needed it. At which point my manners forced me to lift my gaze back to Rin's eye level. It's getting almost too hard to do that. I know what you mean. Rin is standing, although barely. It looks like she has trouble keeping her usually decent balance. Again, probably a side effect of the medicine.
Oh yeah.
I'm walking through the door like a person does. I'm so badass. She takes an unsteady step towards me, then another smaller as she notices that it's not a very good idea to take the big steps. I feel my muscles tense as I prepare to catch Rin if she falls down. Catch her with your fucking face! She manages to take 2 more steps before she falls against me. To my surprise, neither her downwards momentum nor our slight height difference are able to stop Rin from pressing her heart-shaped lips squarely against mine. As her lips part after a confusing moment of nothing but the taste of Rin... God damn it, like... It's really awkward when you say it like that. I get it, it's erotic. And after that moment, all that remained in my memory was the taste of the woman I loved. It's fucking creepy when you say it like that. I'm sorry. It just is. It's the same with smells. The smell of the woman who holds my heart within her hands. It just sounds fucking weird. I'm sorry. I look down. Maybe I'm just not romantic enough. Ladies, I'm asking you right now. Do you wish to taste the greatest thing your lips have ever experienced? Then I want you to close your eyes and just repeatedly bash your head against the fucking screen. That'd probably work. I'm too far away from that to do it. How about this? Delicately kiss the mic. Probably blew someone's fucking ears out. Take one of them and calls me in the morning. This fucking episode is ridiculous. Okay. The euphoric smile of a madman broadens on Rin's lips again, and...
I wonder if I'll remember this tomorrow.
I am absolutely stumped on how to respond. You take her, and you gently caress her, and you say what I just said a minute ago. That is apparently how you do it. I've been doing it wrong this whole time, and I wonder why I've been single for the past, what, 4 or 5 fucking years? Oh my god, I'm so sad now that I realize that. God damn it. I'm going to die alone. Oh god. Rin takes a step backwards, separating her body from mine, making me only now realize that they were even connected in the first place. Like puzzle pieces. The second step is actually a fall backwards, luckily straight onto her bed. The soft thud of Rin's thin body against the mattress breaks the silence. It's weird, because they say thin, and it's just the way... Because, like, the way she's drawn in her normal sprite, yeah, she does look very thin. But then there's the other ones, like, like when they were walking in the rain and when she was lying on her bed, which, this one, yeah, it just looks a little, I think it's the face, it's just the artist's style. It kind of makes her look bigger. Not that it's a bad thing. That probably sounds like a fucking horrible thing to mention, but, like, it's an interesting thing. Something I noticed, you know? It's not bad, I don't mean to be mean. I'm a fat guy. I have no room to talk. I move quickly over to her and see if she hurt herself, only to be met with the peaceful face of dreaming about the way that I taste. Rin sleeps. She is lying diagonally across the bed. That is pretty fucking parallel to me, my dude. I think you're high. Somehow managing to have simultaneously fallen asleep while standing up and fallen down in a way where she didn't injure herself. Fool's luck. The best kind of luck. I tuck Rin in, covering her with the sheets as well as... That seems difficult to do. Actually, no, wait. They said that her sheets were all fucked up because she got out of bed. I was like, if they were under her, if she fell on her made bed that apparently she was... That would be such a pain in the ass to do. You're like, you have to fucking lift her up and move all the way around her. Like, dude, the gentlemanly thing to do? Yeah, you make it work. You be as good as you can. Good on you, bro. I'm just saying, it feels like you'd wake that person all the fucking way up if you did that, though. So maybe that's not the gentleman. That's the dickishly thing to do, man. She feels very light, even though I'm not that strong. I stand up to look at her. The oval-shaped face, the dark eyelashes shed against the feverish cheeks, the slender body covered in pale sheets. Rin sleeps. conflict. No conflicts. Plural churn inside me. I think about calling a nurse to keep an eye on her, but decide against it. After taking one more glance at her peaceful face, I decide that she will be fine. I do pocket the remaining pills, though. Of course. I exit the room and close the door soundlessly behind me. Wham! Okay. I exhaled I exhaled deeply, only now realizing I had held my breath for the better part of a minute. Taking a moment to relax, I try to calm down my heart racing like a jackrabbit. Against me tightly, I can feel the warmth of her body close against me. Her body temperature feels really high, as if she'd absorbed the sunlight into herself and is now sharing it with me. And perhaps it's just a natural state for her. It's the most comforting thing I've felt in quite a long time.
Wow. Your heartbeat really does sound really weird. It's like a drunken percussion orchestra.
Please don't say stuff like that. I get very uncomfortable. This episode is going to be such an unbelievable pain in the ass to figure out the volume on my voice. I have yelled so many fucking times, so fucking loud, and now I do things like this where I'm just talking like a normal human being, and what the actual fuck? This is gonna be a goddamn thing. Also, since I'm gonna put this at the end of the thing, sup sexy, how you doing? That's where I'm talking to you. Insert like a cat, like meow or nyan if you're fucking Japanese or some shit. This was supposed to be a short end thing. It's not. Smooches. Let's get a drink. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. And he was just like, I'm behind you now, so.